Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Woo! How are we doing? How's everyone doing? What's up, Martha? What's up, Nikki? What's up, Uncommon Angel? What's up, Deza? What's up, Joe? What's up, Leah? It's Danny. Danny gets fits in the house, everyone. What's up, Danny? What's up, Boop Foop? What's up, Brooke? What's up, Cammy? What's up, Heather? What's up, Mr. Coconut? What's up, Jess? What's up, Sarah? What's up, Golden? What's up, Cats? What's up? I already said Uncommon Angel. What's up, Flora? What's up, Trevor? Perfect timing. That's because you know what's up, dude. The heck? Trevor, you know what's going on. Ari, what's cracking? What's up, Sparks? Hey, friend. What's up, Chelsea? Hi, Baby Yoda and John. He says hi as well. Okay, he'll say hi real quick. Let me make sure I keep his hat on. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button for my co-host. He always begs me to do it. So make sure you hit that like button, or else I'll force choke the I'll force choke you. Dude, the heck? Calm down, bro. It's not that serious. I appreciate it, but it's not that serious, dude, you know? Don't worry about it. He's a little wild, you know? He gets crazy. I can't keep him, you know? We like getting chose, John. Oh, God. We wouldn't have no sexual fetishes with my co-host, okay? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like button activated. What are we doing tonight? Where is it where you're from? It is, it's not night for me yet. It's square in the afternoon. I need to put more sweetener in this, bro. 1 second. I don't like when my coffee tastes too much like coffee, you know? It's gross. Let's see, is this better? Yeah, it's better. Much better. Much better. I'm having some black coffee that is super strong. You'd hate it? Ew, gross. Is that decaf? No. You guys, we are no longer on the decaf train anymore. We have stepped off, and now we are back in regular territory. So, black coffee is life. Man, you guys are crazy. No, thank you. You know? I want my coffee to taste good, okay? It tastes good, and it also gives me caffeine. It's a good mix. Coffee is life, I agree. It is gloomy out here in LA. Yeah, it's gloomy here in San Diego as well. I'm doing OMAD no coffee for me until much later today. It's only 10 a.m. Ooh, where do you live in, like, Hawaii or something? Or, like, it has to be Hawaii, right? 10 a.m.? Hey, thanks, Amber, for joining. That has to be Hawaii. Hazelnut creamer and coffee. I'm in New Zealand. Oh, so it's the next day for you. Okay. So it's Friday. Right? Is that correct? It's Friday in New Zealand right now, right? It's 1 degree Celsius in the Netherlands. I'm kind of dying. Yeah, screw that, dude. No thanks. I'm in Finland and in Australia. Yeah. Yes, I'm in the future. It's Friday. See, I know what I'm talking about, dude. Come on. Can't say I don't know what I'm talking about, all right? I don't want to hear it. I'm in Arizona. All right, everyone's calling out where they're from. I'm in San Diego. And I mean, honestly, I'm kind of like... I mean, my feelings are hurt, but he just told me that his feelings are hurt because not that many people liked the live stream. He's like kind of bummed out about it. He actually, oh, come on, dude, really? You're just gonna, no. Well, he's, I don't know. He's pissed off. I don't know what to tell you guys. Represent Iceland. North Dakota. Shout out to North Dakota. Ireland raining all day. Poor baby. His feelings are hurt. I don't know what to tell you guys. He does that sometimes. I don't know what to say. Heat wave and no water. That doesn't sound fun. All right, dude. We have 100 likes now. Will you turn around? Please. You're making people feel bad. Yeah? Okay. All right. He feels better now. Dang, I feel that That Yoda side eye. Hey, he's quite sassy, you know. I wish I had a little thing for him to hold, you know, a little T. Why is this funny? Honestly, I don't know. Hey, hooray! I made it live. That's what I'm talking about, Jess. Did the stream just start? Yeah, it's been it's been about 14 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't even know what movie Baby Yoda is from. I only saw the very old Star Wars movie from like the 70s, and he's always old in those. He's from The Mandalorian. It's a show that's on Disney Plus. I'm from Iowa, lived in Chicago, and currently live in Rochester, Minnesota. I'm a Midwest girl. Shout out to the Midwest. Shout out to all my homies in the Midwest, dog. Shout out to all my homies, you know? Is The Mandalorian good? It's absolutely amazing. Especially if you're a fan of Star Wars. I would say that's really good. If you've watched like Clone Wars and Rebels, those are animated series that you can watch. There's a lot of lore that you probably wouldn't understand if you hadn't watched those. So it's actually pretty fun if you've watched those things. How's COVID there, by the way? I mean, it's ramping up kind of like everywhere right now in the U.S. It's lit. I actually think my friend Danny, he just posted that he thinks he might have it. Him and his whole family, which just kind of sucks. So I hope that they do okay. Chat is so fast today. I know everyone's talking. We love it. We love to see it. I had COVID in April. I'm fine now. Well, that's good. So I have a big. Well, okay, it's not that big, but it's important. It's a really big deal for me. So this morning, I was able to run my first 5K in like genuinely in like many months, with like no pain. And so I'm like really happy about that. It was really nice. And tomorrow I get this thing. It's called a Wahoo. It's a fitness. It's like a smart trainer is what it's called. So it connects to the back of my bike, and I'll be able to train on that and like be able to do races on this thing called Zwift. And so I'm going to be setting that up soon, like this weekend. So I'll be able to train. Because I really want to do a triathlon next year. Like I really want to do. I was supposed to do one this year. Everything got shut down, and then I got injured, and I couldn't really ride because like I couldn't really run either, but I couldn't ride either because like the hunched over position like just did not feel good on my back. And so I'm really excited to start, you know, being able to run a little bit. I got the smart trainer just because I'm not the biggest fan of riding on the streets. It's just there's a lot of danger there, and like for me personally, I want to do it for the fitness. I'm not doing it for like the exploration, which, you know, people that ride are probably like, man, that's really lame. Like that's a huge part, and I get it. Like it is fun, but like the stress that it adds to be like being worried about getting hit by a car or something like that is just like too high. So I think for the most part, I'm probably just going to train on that. And so I'm just excited. I'm excited to really start ramping up my training because it's been quite a while since I've been able to like really ramp up my training, and so I'm really excited to do that. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I used to ride my bike to work every day. It messed up my back. Well, that's not good. My gym teacher died this year because of riding in the street. Yeah, it's that sucks. Jeez, that's really sad actually. Riding a bike outside makes me anxious. Yeah. Have you ever tried mushrooms? Yeah, I love to put mushrooms on my pizza. I had fried mushrooms with my cauliflower rice the other night. Have you ever seen the promos for WandaVision? I'm so excited. I haven't seen those yet. LOL. Is your back still recovering from your injury? Yeah, it's getting there though. Like I was able to run today. I squatted yesterday, so it's getting there. It really is. So I'm excited about that. Have you got another one board? One board. I don't know what that is. Are you still training for triathlon? Well, I want now that I'm feeling better. I'm going to, like that's the plan. I really couldn't when I was like dealing with the injury. It just running was hard on my back. Cycling was hard on my back. Swimming, you can't really do. There's no pools that are open right now, so It's just, it's taken a while. It really sucks because I was supposed to had done my, I was supposed to have done my triathlon like months ago, but oh, the one wheel? No, I don't think I'm going to get another one. Yeah, I just don't plan on it. Like, I liked it a lot, but it's not really worth the one. They're expensive, and two, like, they're pretty dangerous, especially because I'm not very good on them. So I'd just rather not. What do you want for Christmas? What I want for Christmas is all of you to click on the link that I put in the description of this live and go follow me on Twitch. Okay, that's what I want. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it would be a great Christmas gift to me. Okay, and yeah, I want Danny as well. No, the one wheel isn't the same thing as the unicycle. So what a one wheel is, here, I guess I can show you guys. So this is the one wheel right here. I had like, well, it wasn't the XR. This one wasn't out yet when I had mine, but I had one that was similar to this one. It was freaking fun. It really was fun, but like they're pretty dangerous. But yeah, I was in the trunk of my car, and someone took it. So it was like the one I had. Like this one is like, so now they don't have the one that I had. Like mine was like, I think it was like $1,500 or $1,300. So it was like in between these two prices. And so yeah. So this is like a. If I did get one, I'd probably get the pint, to be honest. It's like a smaller one. I do like how small it is. It's kind of nice. But, yeah. Oh, well, you know, it is what it is. People steal things, and it is what it is. It be like that sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's 16, but the other one, like this one is like, I think it's like close to 30. No, it's 19. So it still goes. So the 16 one is pretty quick. Like it's not a bad speed at all, but I like the pint because it's like all black. It's kind of nice. I like that. But you know, oh well, it is what it is. People steal things. I can't say I gotta go to work. I can't stay. I gotta go to work. Have fun. I'll watch it later. Well, thanks for hanging out. Beast, react to Cap's post reacting to your streamed. Mentioned 3 times now because chat is blowing by. I posted it on my story. Looks like the XR just has better range. Yeah, the range is a lot further. But for me, I never ride it that far when I had mine. Like it was, yeah, I rode it like a little bit. When I got robbed, they took my tampons, left my necklace though. What the heck? That's horrible. Thoughts on Peloton? I think it's great. Get a unicycle, you can be that guy. Dude, that'd be sick. Have you ever tried snowboarding? I bet you'd like it. I never have. I'm honestly don't have the best balance. And so I know that might sound crazy, but the one wheels, like the way that they're set up, like you don't, at least I didn't feel like you needed to have that great a balance. Cause I skateboarded all my life, like growing up. So I don't know. I need to get a haircut. I'm getting a haircut Wednesday, so in about a week, but it's getting like the sides don't look very good. I use shanks for ponies for my exercise. Huh? Yumi, he can't get a unicycle now. He cut off his man bun. Whatever. I see how it is. Skateboarding is so hard. I wasn't very good at it, but I could I skated places. Like that's how I got. For most of my life, but like when I was a kid, most of how I got places was skateboarding. That's like how I got places. So it was really funny when I would skate and be like 300 pounds and people would just be like, what the heck? Like I would all the time. I would be skating and I could just see people in their cars like so confused because it was like this big dude that's like 300 plus pounds skating. Like it's not something you see normally. But like David Goggins says, you know, be uncommon amongst uncommon men. I'm pretty sure that's what he means by it. Something like that. Shanks for ponies is just a silly way of saying feet. Ah, okay. I was very confused. I could never skate regardless of how much Blink I listen to. Yeah, if you listen to Blink-182, you have to skate. Those are the rules. What was your favorite skating brand? My favorite skating brand was Almost, because it was owned by Rodney Mullen, and Rodney Mullen was my favorite skater. He was like, man, if you guys, some of his stuff, like, let's see. I probably won't be able to play the music in this video because I'm sure it's copyright, but Rodney Mullen. This stuff. Like, he's an old school skater. This is like really terrible. This is old. Look at that. Rodney Mullen invented the kickflip, and when he invented it, he called it the magic flip. Look at those pants. Dude, it's so sick. So Rodney Mullen, like, he's like one of the OGs. Like, he was in the first Tony Hawk Pro Skater and all that stuff. And I've watched a lot of videos on him, and apparently, like, so as you guys probably noticed, a lot of what he does is he doesn't do stuff like, he doesn't do vert, right? And he doesn't do stuff over like huge sets of stairs or like rails or like huge like things, because apparently, like, when he was young, his dad said, like, if you ever hurt yourself seriously, you're never allowed to skate again. Or like if you ever like break a bone or something like that. There's some sort of story where his dad was like, if that ever happens, you are not, like, I will take away your board and you will never be able to skate. So he did a lot of stuff that was really technical, but less if he fell, it wouldn't like he breaks things, you know what I mean? It worked out for him because he's like, I don't know, he's my favorite skater. Fitness and skating, my favorite things in the world. Well, you came to the right stream, brother. I taught at private school in Rancho Santa Fe, and 2 of Tony Hawk's kids attended there. It was such a weird thing to see Tony at school events. Dude, that'd be freaking so cool. It'd be so hard not to ask for like an autograph or something like that. I got the notification while I was watching Abby's new video about Trisha. I had to ditch Abby. Oh, we'll, one, thank you for coming. But two, that we're going to be talking about that tomorrow on the stream. So if you're not, that'll be on Twitch. So if you're not, if you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, make sure you do that, because we'll be talking about Abby's new video, and it'll be fun. I want to buy rollerblades, but was told it's not cool anymore. Who cares if it's cool? What the heck? Do your thing. LOL, the video game nostalgia for me. Watching that, seeing stuff like that makes me want to skateboard. Do it. I think rollerblading and roller skating is actually getting more and more popular because of TikTok, honestly. I see a lot of TikTokers rollerblading and skating. Quad skates are where it's at, more comfortable too. I can't do the roller skates. I can only do blades. I was only ever able to roller blade when I was younger. Jeez, that was loud. It scared me. I'm fine. Don't worry. Too heavy. One of the little reasons why I'm losing weight. Well, there you go. As a figure skater, same, John. I don't know why you'd think it'd be easier, but for some reason, like, I don't know how it, I don't know how to do it. Skateboarding is way harder now than when I was a kid. How the heck did I do that back then? I have a couple skateboards still. I have like a cruiser board, and then I have a board that I built myself. Well, I had built, but yeah. Rollerblading is harder because you're attached to the wheels. It's true. Can Twitch work on phones? Yes, it can. I think it actually, personally, I think it works better on phones. Like than YouTube does. Is that line in your hair intentional? No, so that's my cowlick. I'm not sure if you can see it in this mirror, but it's just like how my hair grows. I've had it since I was a little kid. Like, if I do this, it kind of like lessens it, but then my hairline is like all wonky. Like, it just looks bad, so yeah, it's just my cowlick. I've had it. I have one here, and then I have one in the back of my head as well. It's like, you can't see it, but yeah. It looks kind of slick. Cool. I planned it out. I have a huge cow kick too. You have a cow kick? That's not good. I just want to say how grateful I am to found this side of the weight loss YouTube, because now health is at the front of my mind. Well, that's awesome, Golden. Yes, Twitch definitely works better than YouTube for streams. Yeah, I agree. You guys, I'm telling you, that link right there. Click it. If you don't have a Twitch, just make one real quick. Okay? And I'll love you forever. My stepson has wanted to always tease him about being licked by a cow when he was a baby. Hey, y'all. Glad I could finally catch a stream. Well, hello. I'm trying to think of who else I really liked when I was younger. Like, skateboard-wise. There was... What was it? Like... There's this really famous... So... This is a... Wow. Okay, so this is a stair set called El Toro. And I don't know exactly how many steps it is, but it's like... I think it's over 12... I think it's like over 12, 20 stairs. So it's a 20 stair rail, and it's like super famous. So I kind of want to watch this. Top 10 tricks done down El Toro 2020. Like, this stuff is insane to me. We're probably gonna have to turn the music down because we'll get in trouble, but. That editing though. So good. Oh, how do people do that? And that was Switch. So he was standing. He's like skating the opposite way of how he normally stands. Like, that's crazy to me. I can barely skate Switch. Like, if I try and do it, I will fall over. Holy smokes, dude. Switch 180. Dude! Oh, that's why I was never good at skating, because I was way too scared. Like, way too scared to fall. Oh. And so that was a Switch 180. So again, he's skating the wrong way that he normally skates, and he did a 180 in the air and landed it. Jeez. Look how freaking, like, look at that. I know it's like the worst quality of all time, but holy... Oh, how much joint damage do they have? I mean, it can't be the healthiest thing in the world. It's still impressive, though. Jeez. Oh. Kickflip melon? Oh, my God. Oh, and then snapped! Oh, that sucks. I think it still counts, though. Look at snap right there. Dude, that's so crazy. So he did a kickflip, and then the melon is him grabbing the board. What's up, Rolo? How you doing, bro? We're watching skate videos right now. Front crook. Oh, I think this is going to be on the... Oh! No! Jeez, dude. I'm glad that we're not watching the fails, because like fails on skateboard ones, like, oh, those ones can't. Oh, I can't watch this. Dude, I don't get how people do that. Like, ride and then go onto a rail backwards and just try. How? How? Oh, dude. Oh. Look how high you are. Like, if you just did this and landed, like, I know a lot of the reason, like, you don't hurt your knees and stuff is because you're on a board that is moving also, so it, like, has to do with inertia, but, like, you're landing and moving. You're not just landing and stopping, right? That's a big reason why you're not blowing your knees out when you're doing this, but, jeez, dude. Oh. And then, obviously, as you can see, when they land, they're not just landing straight legged. Like, they're bending their legs. They're, like, doing, like a half squat, basically, or pretty much a full squat, which my mobility does not allow. You fucking kid. Jeez. No. Mm-mm. Screw that, dude. What this man said, yo, I'm gonna skate real quick, but also let me get I have a job interview at 4, but I'm gonna do El Toro at 3. What? Why is he wearing a button down shirt? What's going on here? Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Nollie? That's... Hey, thanks, Rolo. Oh my gosh. This stuff is like so, like, it's so impressive to me. Like, I know that some of you guys, like, if I feel like even if you don't skate, like, you can understand how impressive that is, right? Like, that stuff is like insane, dude. Like, props to them. I could never. How to handle food cravings? I mean, it's hard to say. I can't, like, these questions, when I get questions like that, it's like everyone's different. But like for me, I usually just tell myself, like, if I'm at the beginning of dealing with a craving, I just tell myself, like, you can't have that thing, right? Like with soda or whatever. But then eventually I've gotten to a point where I'm able to have those things. Obviously I don't drink like actual soda, but like I'll have a diet soda. It really depends on the person. Like, yeah, it's just hard. It's hard to answer that question. I've always wished to be good at skating, but I can't handle rolling my ankle every day. Yeah, dude, it's freaking no joke, man. Try drinking water. I mean, I understand that, like, but like, I don't know. Like, I just feel bad if someone is struggling with a craving for like chocolate and then being like, yeah, just drink some water, dude. You'll be fine. Like, come on, man. That wouldn't have helped me if I was like, yo, I really want to have some chocolate. And then be like, drink some water while I'm drinking water. But like, I don't know. Like, drink water first and then eat chocolate. Well, there you go. Is it okay to cheat in the starting phase of our weight loss journey? It just depends. Like, if you're, and I'm not doing that at the question. I'm just like, because I try to explain things. I'm trying to like formulate how I want to say it. So like, don't think that I'm like annoyed at the question. That's not what I'm doing. Like, I'm trying to formulate it in my head to where it makes sense. Cause like, there's so many things that go through my head when I get that question. So when it comes to cheat, like, I just don't like that word, because then it implies like you're on this diet and you have to stick to this diet. And if you deviate from that, then you are being bad and you are cheating on your diet. And so I don't like saying, yeah, you should have a cheat meal every so many days, because I I personally don't have cheat meals. I just eat what I want to eat, you know? And so it's not a cheat meal. Hey, thanks, Ellen. I hope you're doing well. It's just, I know that maybe having a burger probably isn't the best thing to eat, but if it's something that I'm craving, I'll have it every once in a while. But I don't call it like a cheat meal. I just call it just is part of my diet. It's just not as frequent as maybe it used to be in the past. I don't know. That's why it's so hard to answer these questions, because that I know that if you're in the middle, if you're just starting a diet, that's probably not going to be super helpful. But like that truly is like where I feel like the end point should be. And so I personally think at the beginning, like you should strive to not have cheat meals or like bad meals as much as you can, because like the way I like to think about it is like the way that when I started losing weight, it was like, dude, I started losing weight when I was 20, and I would tell myself, geez, what is going on? Sorry, it just like lost connection for a second. That was weird. I would tell myself that like I've had enough cheat meals or fun meals for 20 years, right? And so I don't need to have these meals all the time. Like I can go without for a little bit, right? Until I was like at a point where I wasn't like fiending for it. And then eventually if I like wanted something that wasn't necessarily like on my idea of what was healthy, I would allow myself to have it, just not all the time. I don't know. Like it's really hard to explain that if you haven't, like, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. I noted after being in a caloric deficit for a while, and I noticed, I'm assuming is that being on the right track, a cheat meal was nowhere near what it would have been prior. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep, I feel like I've tasted every combo of food that was naughty. I don't need it. Do you think people having surgery is the easy way out to lose weight? No, I mean, I think it depends on the person and why they're doing it. I would say, but I don't think that just because you've gotten a weight loss surgery that you've necessarily just got the easy way out. I actually had if you guys were on the Twitch stream a few days ago, I had this awesome woman named Amy, and she lost 200 something pounds. I forget the exact number. And she had the gastric sleeve, and we talked about it. So that video will be uploaded on the channel soon. But we talked, she had the sleeve, and it was a really, really good conversation. And I think like the most important thing is that you have to realize if you get like a weight loss surgery or the sleeve at least is what she had, is it's all about learning good habits. Cause like if you have bad habits with the sleeve, cause they cut off, a good portion of your stomach, they get rid of it. But if you don't learn good habits and you continue eating the way that you were before, your stomach will stretch. It will stretch back to what it was, right? And so it's all about like, it might be a little bit of a helping hand at the start, but like if you don't learn those good habits, you will gain the weight back, period. And so I personally, like, I think that you should do everything in your power to lose the weight without it. But there are certain times where getting a surgery might actually save your life, right? If you guys were here for the live stream, if you watched the video with Tommy, who is 900 pounds, he got the gastric bypass, like the full bypass, and that helped save his life, right? So I would never say like, oh, Tommy, you shouldn't have got it. Like, come on, dude, like that's ridiculous, right? Like, and so, but I think like if you have 100 pounds to lose, if you have 70 pounds to lose, like, do you need weight loss surgery? Probably not. Should you avoid it at all costs? Yeah, probably, because it does alter the rest of your life, right? Like I personally think any surgery, if you can avoid it, you should probably, I would go about that way. If you can avoid it and still be healthy and like maintain a good life, then yeah, you should probably, like, even if you get knee surgery, right? Like I personally think that like, if you can find other ways to rehab your knee other than getting surgery, those should be the options you take before you get the surgical one, But there are times where getting a knee surgery is the best option. And then, of course, I would never say, like, don't get it. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Exactly. Losing the weight without surgery is highly recommended unless your life is in danger. I see more and more younger people getting it. I feel like it shouldn't be done unless you're 200 or 300, it's hard to say. Like, I would agree to a certain extent, but like you never know where someone is with their health. And so like someone could be 275 pounds and their weight is being severely, like especially if they're really short, like severely altered because of their weight and maybe the surgery. I don't know. Like for me, I'm not here to judge. Like if you want to get the surgery, I'm not going to be like, wow, you're a bad person. Like I don't really care that much. So yeah. Have you ever seen Tom DeLonge in San Diego? No, it'd be really cool though. I would definitely try and get his autograph, or probably not autograph because that's boomer stuff, but like get a picture with him. But at the same time, I don't know. I'd probably be like, oh, that's cool, but I don't want to bother him. See, I'm around 320 pounds in the morning, and I'm a winner, but as time passes, I lose around night because I eat bad stuff at night. Any advice? I mean, that's just fluctuation. That happens to anyone. Gotta work out. It's ab/cardio day. I'll leave this on in the background. Awesome. Well, we love to see it. We love to see a supportive queen. I'm not kidding. Tom DeLonge's daughter Ava went to the same school I taught. That's funny. I know that Ava was actually named after Angels and Airwaves, right? Because it was either one or the other. Because their logo looks like AVA, Ava. You know, why do I know that? I don't know, but I do. I'm grateful I was able to lose 85 pounds without surgery, but everyone is different, and I think people should get the surgery if they need to. Yeah. I started going to bed earlier, no more night eating. Well, that's good. Last night was the first time, so I ordered some a mask for when I sleep, and then I have some earplugs as well. Because my room right now, it just gets a little bright in the morning, and it's been waking me up, and like I don't go to sleep until like later in the night, like usually between midnight or like 1, and which, you know, some people are like, oh, it's too late, but whatever. It works for me. But then like it's been getting bright so early that it was like waking me up really early, and so that was nice. I will see if I'm able to stick to it, because it's definitely takes a little bit getting used to having something on your face when you're sleeping, but I think that it will. If I can continue doing, I think it will be good for my like sleep schedule, because sleep is unbelievably important. We should have a sleep challenge in Discord because we really need it. That's probably not a bad idea. Hey, Austin, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Very nice of you. Very kind. I appreciate it. My wife and I just stay under our calories. We don't even think about good or bad food. We just stay under the limit, 25 pounds down each. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a really smart way to look at like calories. I think like if you look at it as like a wallet, right? You have money in your wallet and you don't overspend. You don't want to overspend the money that you have in your wallet or on your credit card or whatever, right? You don't want to get those charges. So as long as you stay under that number, you should be good. Now, what I recommend to Austin, just eat McDonald's. Like he'd probably be like, no, that's not going to be a good idea, because then that McDouble and fries is going to be a lot of my budget for the day. And so I would rather spend those calories on a salad or spend those calories on a stir fry or something like that, right? But then if you're like, you know what, I'm going to save up my calories and I'm going to get that McDouble or whatever it might be. McDonald's is the worst thing. Probably shouldn't be eating McDonald's, but like I will get that burger and fries from that nice restaurant that I've been wanting to go to. Then that's fine too, right? It's all about just being smart with your budget. That's the way that I kind of like to explain it, you know? I've had lifelong insomnia. I don't recommend 0 out of 10. That sucks. I'm sorry. Hey, man, a year and 2 months have passed, and I'm down 190 pounds. Thanks, man. I couldn't have done it without you. That's awesome. Freaking congratulations, dude. That's dope. No thanks. I got to get up at 3:30 a.m. to go work out, so I would lose that challenge. Do you feel as happy now versus the beginning of your journey? Was watching your old vlog, and it seems like some of the spark is gone. Are you getting tired of your day-to-day? No. I mean, I'm just older. Like if you're watching from the beginning, I was 20, 21 or 22. So your boy is just old, man. I'm sick and tired of y'all. That's what it is. I'm just kidding. I think John wants a burger. He's mentioned burgers 50 times already. I love me a burger, man. It's mainly the fries that I would want. I'm finding it very difficult to keep up my calories because of my medication, Vivance, which strongly suppresses my appetite, but also it helped me motivates me for exercise. I don't know much about like medications and stuff. I couldn't tell you. Do you think what you eat has to do with how much acne you have? I mean, I'm sure it plays a role. I still have acne here and there, though. But what's up with Dr. Mike? We'll get into it. Don't you worry. I just wanted to hang out for a little bit before we talked about it. I find I can incorporate burgers into my eating routine if I avoid the higher calorie toppings. Yeah, honestly, burgers really, like, if you make smart decisions with like the bun that you use and the beef that you use for the burger, and you get like a 93.7 like lean patty, they're really not that bad. Like, it's about the same, if not less calories than like a good sandwich would be. And so like burgers are one of those things that have been like, they have this like really bad reputation, because especially if you go to like these fast food places, like they're using like really cheap beef most of the time that's really high in fat, which tastes good, but it's going to be higher in calories. So if you make a burger at home, like you'll actually notice, like especially if you're not using a huge bun that's like, 200 calories per bun, like, oh wow, these really aren't that bad, like it just really depends. But yeah, burgers really aren't the end of the world. No complaints. This is the most amount of contact I've had with anyone in the past 2 days. Awesome. Well, I like to hear that. Do you have any special skincare routine? No, not really. I have like a face wash that I use from like, I don't know, it's like Dove Men or something like that. And then I have like a skin, like a lotion that I'll use. But I literally just started using the lotion like a week ago. So about a week ago. So is it working? It's honestly, this light makes my skin look a lot better. Like if we look at from this, my skin doesn't look as good. You know what I mean? It's not as flattering. But this light makes my skin look so beautiful, Thoughts on the new Apple headphones? I was literally just watching a video from MKBHD before I started the stream. Dude, they are wild. Like, they are $550. Like, whoo. And then the case is so ugly, man. Oh my God. Oh, it's so bad. Your skin looks great. I appreciate it. I have a little bit of a breakout right now. You probably can't see it, but like I have this. It's a painful one. And I get acne like in this area a lot. I have one right here too that you can't really see. But I appreciate it. I used to have really bad acne when I first started my channel. John knows Bobby Shmurda? Yeah, of course I do. Pop that pimple? No, my girlfriend like gets very upset if I do that. Drop the skincare routine, John. Tell us. No. Keep up the lotion, your skin looking glowy. Well, thank you. Yeah, if we look at like, let's see. We'll get to the Dr. Mike video soon. Don't get mad, okay? I'm just kind of curious. Dude, I've made over 1,100 videos. Jesus, that's too many. Do you think, is there anyone in the chat right now that thinks they've seen every single video I've put out? Every single one of the over 1,100 videos? I would love to know. All videos, sort by oldest. I think I have. Dude, everyone? There's no way. So if that's true, shout out to you, but I feel bad for you. That's so freaking old. Or long. That's so many freaking videos, dude. Let's see. Almost everyone and rewatches them. Dang, y'all are savages, bro. That's why I'm a mod. Spark, you've seen every one? Let's see. Man, the quality just isn't very good, though. Up?
John here for Obese to Beast, and as you can tell from the top.
But if you can see, like around my face here, it's always been in the lower face. That's where I have that.
I'm gonna be going for a PR today in the gym. I'm pretty excited. As I think some of you.
I was so nervous, dude.
No, I've only been deadlifting for maybe a month and a half, and I've been basically doing 315 for as many reps as I can.
Yeah, dude, freaking beast, bro.
Last week I was able to get 4.
This video was from 2014, August 2nd, 2014.
So I think I'm gonna move up the weight today, and
when Baby Yoda is older than John.
I'm gonna try and hit 335. We'll see how it goes. Man. It's a really weird day today. Yesterday here, it was literally 100 degrees. And today it's raining. And it sucks because I don't have windshield wipers. They don't work on my car, so.
Dog, that was so scary. You know how scary it is driving without windshield wipers that work? Also, probably shouldn't have said that in the video. But, you know, you do. It's YOLO, you know? I haven't seen this video, so there goes my claim.
So I was driving to the gym squinting the whole time. But I will let you guys know how it goes. I hope I hit it. I'm going to try and film. I'll probably be able to film it. So I'll see you in the gym.
Look at that, baby. 225. Yeah. I was so small. This shirt said Trill Kitty before I cut it. Wearing Vans, you know. Shout out to Vans. I think that's when I worked there. Voice changed. I mean, it happens, you know. I was 20 something here, 22. Why am I dropping the weight so loud? Like, so unnecessary. Here we go. This is the PR, I think. I don't know what this is, like 355 or something like that. I was trying so hard to be chill, but I was so stoked, dude. I was so stoked. Look at that, dude. Freaking beast, bro. I was like,
So as you can see, I was able to hit it. Now I do.
Okay, we're not gonna watch this whole video, but yeah. So I mean, the whole point of that was trying to show you that I used to have acne, a lot worse acne when I was a young boy. Crushed it. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Real macho vibes from past John. Really? You think I was macho? I feel like I'm not macho at all. Oh look, it's my old cat. This is my old cat Bunster.
When I first, the first couple times I tried to lose weight, I was
raining.
scared to even start because I was afraid of what people would think of me if I failed in losing weight. And so I just want to talk about
Dude, this cat was so mean. Like, y'all have no idea how mean this cat was. He hated, like, the fact that he had to be under this thing, because he's an outside cat. Like, he only liked to be outside. The fact that he had to, like, not be outside, oh man, he was not happy. Like, he was mean, dude. Bunster was a savage. Look at the way he looks at you.
Don't be in that mindset. You know,
he's like, why are you out here, dude? Leave me alone, bro. But yeah, so as you can see, I used to have much worse acne. For me, I think a big part of it was just getting older and hormones changing and things like that. Nothing super crazy. Cat said, that's pretty true. Pretty true. He would never be mean to me though, you know? He's much nicer. He's a sweetheart. Cute but scary. Yeah, he was a savage. Did you get a media release from the cat? Yeah, he knew it was up. My cat Bubba Gump is sometimes called Bubster. There you go. He's Bunster, B-U-N. John, where are your forefathers from? Like, where did your family originate? I think for the most part I'm like French, like 33% French. I don't know on my mom's side. So mainly a Frenchman. I love all the cats, even the ones that I shouldn't. Baguette croissant. That's right. My acne finally calmed down just in time for me to start worrying about wrinkles. Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat as you, to be honest. Do you speak French? Oui, oui. No, I don't. Absolutely, I do not. Dude, you're 28. I'm 37. Whatever, okay? He can barely speak English. It's not very nice, okay? It's not very nice at all. I don't appreciate that. What the heck? Y'all are savages. John, niam passon chat carsis un celebrite. See? I can speak French. I don't know what you guys are so mad about, okay? Native French speaker, okay? Never again, John. No, that was good, okay? I don't care what anyone says, all right? What's up, John? Hope you're having a good December. I am. Thank you. I have a bit of acne from getting hormone shots. Joke's on you. The jokes you have to suffer through when you start breaking out at 34. Yeah, that's not good. John reacts to the young. No, that was spur of the moment. That just happened because what's up, Kathleen? That was just because people were asking me about my skin. And I was like, it hasn't always been that great. All right, here we go, my dudes. Let's talk about Senior Mike, you know? Okay, so this video was sent in to my Discord. I'm not that surprised because it makes a lot of sense. So this is Dr. Mike, everyone's favorite doctor. I know there's been some controversy surrounding him. I honestly am not going to talk about that. That's a whole nother thing. I just want to talk about this video, okay? So in this video, it seems like he is talking about the harsh reality of being 800 pounds, and this is Dr. Reacts. So I'm pretty sure he's going to be reacting to Family by the Ton, or at least parts of that show. So I'm really curious to see what he has to say. I haven't seen this video at all, so I don't really know what he's going to be saying. So let's see Dr. Mike, very attractive man, Dr. Mike, what he has to say about this. Okay, here we go.
We're at a critical stage here.
Yeah.
You're gonna die pretty soon.
Today, we're watching Family by the Ton. I'm not gonna lie, not a huge fan of the title, but
dude, that title is such a savage title. Family by the Ton. Like, oh. They do their thing though. Whatever.
let's see what the show has to offer and learn something along in the process. Let's get started.
I was just eating till
All right. Dr. Mike got some energy today. Okay.
I'm dead, probably. A normal day for me is wake up around 12, figure out something I'm going to eat immediately. TV, video games, bed.
So it's interesting that you see him drying himself off with the towel in that specific way. When you have excessive body weight and you have excess skin, excess fat tissue, you have to be really thorough about drying yourself because it's really easy for a candida infection to begin. And as a result, you can get really bad redness, irritation.
Okay, Dr. Mike. All right. You don't have to come for me like that. All right, Dr. Mike, if that is your real name. No, but I used to showers, that's one thing that has changed for me probably the most. Okay, not the most, but like one huge difference for me is showering. Like how long it used to take me to shower when I was at my heaviest versus now. And when I say shower, I mean like actually showering and then drying myself off after a shower. Like it used to take really, really long for me to dry myself because I would make sure with the towel, like I would get under all of like the crevices. I will say with my loose skin, I don't, at least maybe I've gotten used to it, but like I don't feel like I need to like really dry any parts in particular because I don't have any like really bad folds. Like I make sure that I dry myself, but it doesn't take nearly as long as it did when I was heavier.
Of the skin, it can then become a full-on cellulitis where bacterial infection sets in. So it's really important to dry skin folds in order to decrease the likelihood of this happening.
Yeah. Dry those terry folds, you guys, okay?
I never would have thought at 34 I'd be living with my father and I'd have no job, have no real money, and just be playing video games all day and eating.
When you're trying to address someone's situation where they're morbidly obese, you have to look at the patient as a whole. You have to look at what are the reasons that contributed to this occurring. What can you do in order to prevent it from recurring? Look at triggers, look at mental health factors, look at sleep schedules, daily activities. Like,
I like that he brought all of this stuff up. So here, I want to go back to look at those. So he said
mental health factors, look at sleep schedules.
So he says, what are the contributing factors? How can you prevent the reoccurrence? What are the triggers? What are the mental health factors? what is their sleep schedule and how much daily activity. I think that it's really important that he brought that up, and I think that because so many doctors, and he's talked about this on his channel before, and so have other people, like, and this is one of the biggest, like, this is one of the things that I agree with when it comes to the health at every size movement and like the people that talk about it, because there genuinely are doctors out there that just don't handle overweight patients well. Like obese patients well. They just don't, right? I dealt with it. I've talked about that my story before about going to the doctor's office and they treated me like crap. Like that doesn't help anyone, right? And so looking at all of those other factors, obviously, yes, they're probably eating too much and yes, they're not moving enough. But why are they eating too much? Why aren't they moving enough? What is going on? What are the other things? And like, yes, is a general doctor your therapist? No. But I think like getting into that stuff as well would be more helpful for someone that is struggling with obesity than just being like, eat less, move more, see you later. You know, that's how you're going to lose weight. It's more complicated than just that.
Daily activities. Like in general, I'm not against gaming. I love gaming. I consider myself a gamer. But there are times when we can take something that can be potentially beneficial and make it into something that it's not.
I wonder if Dr. Mike already downloaded that Cyberpunk 2077. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that later. What?
And this can happen with anything. I mean, it's really the dose decides the poison. So having an unhealthy relationship with food, with gaming, all of this can contribute to this ultimate unhealthy lifestyle, which will ultimately decrease lifespan and decrease quality of life. And that quality of life is really what I like to focus on. Because yes, we want to extend lifespan, we want patients to live a long life, but at the same time, I want them to live that life comfortably. I don't want them to be in pain. I don't want them to be in mental anguish because they don't feel like they're connecting with the outside world. And that's what a good doctor, nutritionist, or like I said, any other health professional looks at when addressing these types of problems.
I love that he brought that up because yes, like your lifespan is obviously that's important, but like the argument that people will always make is like, well, anybody can die any day, right? I could die tomorrow. Well, it's like, okay, well, that's true. But like the quality of life is so much more important because regardless of how long you live, the quality of your life, I feel like that's a pretty important thing. Like one thing that people ask me about all the time is like, oh, like you lost weight, but you have loose skin now. Like, what's it like? Like, would you have rather been overweight or deal with this loose skin that you have? And I'm like, dude, it's not even close. Like the quality of my life now versus when I was almost 400 pounds, like it truly, it doesn't even hold a candle to it. It feels silly for me to compare them. And so like, that's the thing that I want people to understand. Like you can, like the quality of life that you can improve by losing weight it's so massive. Now, can you hurt yourself in the process of losing weight and doing things drastically? Yeah, of course. That's why I don't advocate for those types of weight loss.
Hey, so I got your food.
Okay.
He'll tell me what to get him, and I come right back a lot of times in case that's too much food. But I'll get it for him.
I mean, anybody that is, and this is not a surprise, I'm sure all of you guys know this, and he might even talk about it, but anyone that is that size, 800 pounds, there is someone that is enabling that person. Because I'm assuming he can't go out and drive, he can't get this food for himself. There is someone that is enabling him to be that size, and it looks like, sadly, it's his father. Which I'm not, I would never want to be in that position. That's freaking hard, right? Like as the father of a kid to be like, I mean kid, he's 30 something, but like as the father of your child to like you don't want to treat the person, you don't want to like say no because you want them to feel like you care about them. But I mean, saying no is the thing that's going to help them save their life. But I mean, oh man. It's just a situation I would never want to be in.
And bring it to the house and put it right in front of him.
I don't want to call him an enabler, but I mean, sometimes that's really the way, like, it seems that it is. I'm not buying.
My dog. He said, I don't want to call. I love TLC, man. They are savages with their editing. He said, I don't want to call him an enabler while he's out here making a quadruple stacked burger. Like, come on, dude. Oh, man.
Buying the groceries. I'm not buying the.
Also, I love always if you watch these shows on TLC, the angle is always from under, and that is so savage. Like because no matter how thin you are, bro, if someone is shooting you from under you, you're never gonna look. It's not flattering ever. Like, oh man.
Frozen pizzas. I'm not buying the chicken wings. There's someone facilitating the food coming in, and it's not me.
I mean,
man, It sounds like he's blaming his father, and like, dude, you're 30 something, my man. Okay, you can't blame your dad forever. Okay, like these are choices you're making. He's not in there shoving food down your mouth. Come on, let's be real here.
I mean, there's partial truth in that. I don't think that's a valid excuse for someone to make. If my patient told me, hey, look, it's not about me, I'm not the one doing the shopping. At the end of the day, there's a level of personal responsibility involved in all this.
Amen.
But to solely place the blame at the foot of others is not a healthy pattern.
Man, if I was his dad and I saw that, I'd be like, bruh, what? Are you kidding me? I'm like, okay, have fun. Live on your own now. Man, that is savage, bro.
Not because it's right or wrong, but because it takes away control from you. And when you take away control from you, you actually create more of a problem where you feel like you're helpless, you have to do it, and there's nothing you can do to change it.
Well, I'm sure that's a huge coping mechanism as well, because there's a lot of shame, obviously, in being that size. And so if you can pass that shame off to someone else, it genuinely helps you live with yourself. Like it's that simple for a lot of people. It helps you live with yourself because you can't bear to hold all the shame on yourself, right? Without passing the blame onto anyone else. Like, so, oh man, but still, that's so gross to blame your dad. Like, you're 800 pounds because you're dad. Like, oh, that just does not sit right with me.
When that is not, in fact, reality, there are things you can do to change it. There are conversations to be had with your quote-unquote enablers, because the foods that are being consumed are A, unhealthy foods, B, there's salt being added to already very salty foods, the portion sizes are tremendous, and I saw the father mention tea. That tea has so much excess calories from the added refined sugars. Like, that's even worse than eating a huge amount of food.
I mean, sometimes teas and like fruit drinks literally have more sugar and calories than just having a soda. I'm not advocating for either of them, but like tea and fruit drinks have this health halo that soda doesn't have. So people will think like these things are healthy compared to this. A lot of times it's like, no, it's pretty much the same thing. Like probably should avoid all of them, you know? Because
at least when you eat the food, you can feel satiated and there's some fiber and other nutrients in there. But when you're just
probably not much fiber in those that wasn't that McGangbang he had in the freaking fries, but I know what you're saying. I agree with my
drinking sugar water, which is essentially what a lot of these sweet teas are, in mega amounts, you're just adding weight.
So I bathe outside this trough currently.
Dude, this stuff is... I've seen, like, I haven't seen this actual episode, but I've seen the pictures. Like, this dude bathes outside in a trough. No one, I know that there are people like, hey, he deserves it, but like, dude, that is such, that type of like life, like, that is horrifying, man. Like, that stuff like this, man, like, I might sound ridiculous to people, but when I was at my heaviest weight, like, this type of life, it wasn't a if it will happen to me, it genuinely was a win. Like, it was, I am going to end up getting so big that I can't fit out of my house. I'm going to get so big that like if something happens, they're gonna have to like literally like life flight me out. Like that wasn't an if, it was a win. And I just remember thinking that, and like I just got to a point where I was just like accepted it, and I was like, well, might as well try and have the best life until that happens. Like, oh man.
Because I cannot physically bathe in a sit-down bathtub or stand-up shower area.
Now, to be fair, for someone that is his size, 800 pounds, he's actually quite mobile. Like, being able to get over that tub, like that's a big lip that he has to step over. There are a lot of people that are a lot smaller than him that wouldn't be able to do that. So that's actually quite impressive that he has the amount of mobility that he does at his size, because there's a lot of people that are that size that cannot do that, like cannot even get out of their bed. So that's impressive in its own right.
Because I'm a bigger guy with like folds and flaps, and I have to move around like almost like a pig in a way, and wallow and roll over to get like the back of my leg. I have to lift up literal like pieces of skin. It's just a super difficult process.
There's a lot of adjustments that are needed to be made in someone's home when they are of this excessive weight. There's also adjustments that need to be made in the hospital. I've had patients who are morbidly obese who unfortunately did not fit in our CAT scan machines and our MRI machines.
Oh, dude, that was. Oh. I remember when I was in high school, so I wasn't even near my heaviest. I went to go get my blood pressure checked, and they needed, like, the regular armband wouldn't fit around my arm because I've got these freaking 22s, baby. What's up? Bam. But sadly, it wasn't muscle. And so they had to go and get a leg one for me to put on my arm. Oh, that was really embarrassing. And of course, the doctor there made me feel like trash because they had to do that. Not a fun experience. Not a fun experience.
And in those scenarios, you try and look at the facilities around you if there's an option to transfer the patient that someone does have a larger piece of equipment. And then there's sometimes been situations where we literally have to contact our local zoo who have really large machinery for some of.
How did he just say that? With the. Could you imagine the hospital? I'm just laughing at the thought of this, okay? Being like, okay, well, we're going to take you to the zoo. Dude. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I just was okay. Oh, dude, I'm almost crying.
They're larger animals, and we use those. It's not a pleasant conversation to have with patients, but it goes to show how there's a lot that needs to be done in order to make sure that we're keeping folks like this healthy.
This is an icebreaker. We do have to take your weight first.
This is coming. When I weigh myself in my house, I do it butt naked, just use the bathroom, number 1, number 2.
That's surprising. He has a scale that can weigh him at his house, because normally, like, most scales I think go up to 350 is usually the max. I wonder what kind of scale he has at his house.
And I've like tried to throw up the last meal I ate so I can lose any pounds. Now I'm there.
Dude, that's so crazy that even someone his size like, dude, this stuff is so interesting to me. It's crazy.
Wearing clothes, I'm kicking off my flip-flops, anything I can get off of my body to lower the number, because I know it's going to be shockingly big.
It's 711.8.
Now, I know some bariatric offices that try and save this step for later in the visit. Reason being is, whether this patient is approximately 500, 600, 700 pounds, we know that there's going to be a benefit to doing the procedure. So we can already lead with that assumption.
I like that he said that. I mean, but at the same time, man, when you are over 700 pounds, like, I mean, I guess it does, because he even said himself, like, when he weighs himself, he does all that stuff to make it as low as possible. But, like, dude, it's just so crazy what we will do with our, like, mentally to cope with things like this, you know? Like, oh, man, dude. Like, but I guess, like, putting it off as long as you can and making the person kind of commit before you weigh is not a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea. It's just interesting. It's something I would have never thought of. But I'm sure that it... Wow.
A lot of times it's traumatic to step on this scale and look at the number. So we try and perhaps save it for not the first thing you do when you walk into the office, because that alone can cause people to not want to come in to see the doctor in the first place.
We're at a critical stage here.
Yeah.
You're going to die pretty soon.
Ugh. I just noticed this, but I love that now. Now when they show him, they just put his weight on there.
You're going to die.
He just said it's traumatizing to know your weight, and then TLC was like, okay, perfect. Casey, 711 pounds. It was savages, man.
Pretty soon. Unless something happens here.
Now, I know that's jarring to hear. I understand why. I agree with this approach. I think this is the most successful approach because it's honest. Whether you have a patient who's morbidly obese.
And I agree that it's honest, and it's not overly, you're not being like, you piece of crap, you fat, lard, nasty person. Like, I can't believe you've done this to yourself. Like, it's like, no, it's like, you're going to die soon. Like, especially with, like, we're not just talking about someone that's 100 pounds overweight, right? Like, we're talking about someone 711 pounds. Like, that is truly a number that I can't even fathom. That's like twice as much as I weighed at my heaviest. Like it's
obese and is over 700 pounds, or you're recommending a do not resuscitate order for a family member. Those are difficult conversations. The truest, most honest, non-judgmental way you could deliver that news is going to be the most successful way you could deliver that news.
With you, the route we're going to go down towards is a sleeve gastrectomy.
Okay.
All right? So this is your stomach.
I gotcha.
All right? What we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to remove this outer portion of your stomach right here. There will be a metabolic switch that gets flipped in your body when you have this surgery.
I'm pretty sure this is a VSG, right? This is what a lot of people actually that's like a much more popular procedure than like a gastric bypass is. I'm actually surprised. I thought they were going to do a bypass because like the research I've done. Now this might make me sound like an idiot, but whatever. Like the research I've done is usually it's like if you are like 700, 800 pounds, like bypass seems to be the more popular option. But I'm no expert on that stuff, but
Surgery. Your body will want to lose weight.
Yeah. When Dr. Proctor was going over to surgery, it was pretty scary, only because I fear surgery in general.
Understandable that he's apprehensive. Surgery comes with legitimate risks, even if it's bariatric surgery. That being said, being 700 plus pounds carries way more risks than the surgery. And that's how we decide whether or not a procedure, a medication, a treatment is good for a patient.
Now, I mean, yes, I agree. And the thing that I've talked about this before, when I talk about like loose skin and stuff, a lot of people ask me like, I'm really scared about having loose skin and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, the fact that you're scared about it, tells me that you're probably at a weight that is pretty high. The fact that you're like worried that you're going to have it. And so like for a lot of people, it's the fear of the unknown is the biggest thing, right? So it's like the fact that you're not afraid of being, 400 plus pounds, but you're afraid of having loose skin if you lose the weight. I don't think that you're actually scared of the loose skin. You're afraid of the unknown. You don't know what having loose skin is like, but you know what having all this excess weight on you is like. And so it's more fear of the unknown, like fear of the unknown going into surgery. I don't like surgery either. I've had one surgery my whole life. It was for a hernia when I was a child. Your boy doesn't like surgery. And so I understand that fear, like 100%.
Why don't you tell me, what does a normal day of eating look like for you prior to when you saw Dr. Proctor?
So like we're waking up at like 12.
Okay.
And then probably ordering food from the hot dog house.
What do you usually order?
On like a normal day, it might be like 20 wings or like 10 tenders, and then it would be like a small order of tater tots and a large sweet tea.
This size cup?
Yeah.
Dang, man, that's a big cup, bruh. Woo.
Okay. So we're doing 32 ounces of sweet tea.
My lunches were either a taco salad or like tacos.
Okay.
But it was, not a lot of sour cream. And then
were
the
you
rest
having...
of the day,
Come on, man. Everyone does this. No matter what size you are, if you're talking to a dietitian and they ask you, what's a normal day of eating, you will 100% always try and make it as good as possible. It's just like no one doesn't do this. I don't care who you are. Everyone tries to make their day of eating that they're sharing as good as possible.
Dinner.
it could be anything from like a big thing of fried chicken or pizza. We'd have like not occasionally, but sometimes.
So Dr. Proctor wants you to lose 60 pounds by the time he sees you next.
The reason why all of these guidelines are in place about having patients lose a certain amount of weight before the surgery, having them see a psychologist, running blood tests, is you want to set the patient up for success. If we just willy-nilly did bariatric surgeries on everybody who is obese, it would be problematic because
Dude, it's about one. A big part of it is actually shrinking things in your stomach and inside of you to make surgery possible. But another part of it is, at least from my experience talking with people that have gotten surgeries, is it's like, are you mentally actually going to do this, right? Because surgery is not a cure-all magic pill that you get the surgery and then you don't have to do anything and you lose the weight and it's all good and like, man, life is great. It doesn't work like that. You still have to put the work in. Like, it's still going to be hard work. And so if the person isn't even willing to do that to actually get the surgery, the likelihood of them actually being willing to do it after they get the surgery and they have the extra help is very, very low.
What happens is when you do the surgery, there's very specific protocol you have to follow. If you overeat with a smaller stomach, you can actually cause surgical issues. You can rupture your stomach. You can cause vomiting. It can cause mental havoc. It can lead you to going into a dark depression. We really try and select our patients that we think are gonna have the best outcome from the bariatric surgery.
Also, his mom's hair is unbelievable, dude. What a queen, bro. She said 80s hair for the rest of my life. Hey, and she's killing it, man. She's killing it.
Instead of just recommending it for all.
So I've hired a personal trainer for the first time in my life.
So, like, this stuff, I know this might sound ridiculous, but the fact that he's able to walk upstairs, like, at 700 pounds, dude, that isn't normal. Like, that's a big deal. Like, a lot of people that are that size are not able to do that. So that is impressive. At least to me, that's really impressive.
This is the first time I've been to the gym in a long time, and I am a little bit nervous. Hey, what's up, man?
Casey, right?
Yeah. Dex?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
When I watch programs like this on TLC, my one issue that I have is a lot of this is not reality for most Americans. I don't want someone who is potentially wanting to lose weight to look at this and think that unless I have this, I can't lose weight.
Dude! Yo! I am impressed with Dr. Mike right here. I shouldn't be. He's a doctor. But still, dude, that is huge. Like, that is huge. And this is, like, why I've been so against The Biggest Loser and these shows, is because they make it seem like you need all of these things to make it so you can lose weight. I'm telling you, dude, you do not need to be able to afford a personal trainer. Everyone does not need to get surgery. There are some people, right? But not everyone needs to do that. You don't need to afford a dietitian. Like, all of those things are not necessary. And the fact that he brought it up, man, bravo to Dr. Mike on that point. That is so true, dude. Like, I cannot explain how important of a point that is. Like, because the reason I say is because I remember when I was bigger, I would watch these shows and I would have that exact same thought. Man, I can't lose weight because even these people on these shows sometimes can't lose weight. And look at all the help they have. Like, it doesn't matter how much help you have if you're not mentally ready to do it yourself. It doesn't matter how much help you have if you're not mentally ready to do it yourself. It doesn't matter how much help you have if you're not mentally ready to do it yourself. Please remember that. Please remember that. That's so good. So good.
It's not true. You don't need the Diesel personal trainer in order to lose the weight. Any kind
The Diesel personal trainer. Killing it, dude. Oh, sorry. I hit the wrong thing. My bad. Hey, I got a little hype. I'm sorry.
of physical activity when you're going from zero will help. Also, being kind to yourself and not pushing yourself too hard in the beginning is also really important. With someone who is 700 plus pounds, you really want to make sure that you're focusing on injury prevention. It's very easy to overload joints.
Dude, it is so not necessary, especially when you're as big as Casey is here, to work out. Like, not saying you shouldn't, but like, you do not need to be going to a gym and forcing yourself to go to a gym, which with all of that, all entails so much, right? It is so not necessary when you are his size. So it's so important.
To pull and hurt muscles, and as a result, you can set someone back. So it's really about starting slow.
We're gonna do arm rotations, 15 each way.
All right, gotcha.
Good, now we go back the opposite way.
All right.
Jeez, dude, his personal trainer is so jacked, though. That dude is freaking jacked. Jeez, dude.
All right.
I had Casey move his own body weight so he can establish a correlation between what he's accomplished already and what he can expect himself to do in the future.
See, like someone might look at that and say, that's not exercise. Yes, it is. His heart rate's going up, his breathing rate's going up. This all automatically kicks up the metabolism, helps him prepare to meet the challenge. And he's been sedentary. You can't push too hard too fast. You can put too much strain on the heart and even cause a heart attack. There's actually a type of heart attack called a type 2 myocardial infarction that happens as a result of not a pure blockage, but simply because there was so much strain on the heart that there wasn't enough circulation going that actual damage has occurred.
Yeah, I mean, it's one one, I have to say infarction is just such a funny word. But two, like, that's why I say it's just so not necessary. Like, good on him for doing it, but like, I don't want people to feel like they need to be doing this stuff when they're his size, especially if you don't have a trainer and you're trying to do it on your own. Like, it genuinely can be dangerous. Like you saw there for a second, like he almost trips.
And even cause a heart attack. There's actually metabolism, helps him prepare to meet the challenge, and he's been sedentary. You can't.
So like right there, right? Like that seems like nothing, but like when you're that size, man, like anything can like really put you in a bad spot. So yeah,
push too hard too fast. You could put too much strain on the heart and even cause a heart attack. There's actually a type of heart attack called a type 2 myocardial infarction that happens as a result of not a pure blockage, but simply because there was so much strain on the heart that there wasn't enough circulation going, that actual damage has occurred.
It's been 3 months since my surgery and I feel good. Little things are changing in me that I didn't really expect to change so quickly. As I accomplish more, my self-esteem is rising, so I feel like I can do more. So it's just a good feeling.
Dang, bro, look at this dude. This dude clean, man. Cleaner than me. You love to see it.
I started this journey at 711 pounds, and today I'm happy to say that I'm at 525.
I think it's great when you...
Jeez, man. That's so crazy to see.
Start seeing your goals pan out, and that's how motivation happens. It's seeing your hard work be paid off, and it might not happen off the first, second, or third time, but as you continue, you keep seeing that you're making improvements, whether it's after a week, after a month, or after a year. And even for myself, I had a buddy that was in the ICU recently and had a lot of neurological deficits, and as he was slowly recovering, he would call me each day, upset the fact that he wasn't making progress, and I had to remind him, write down what your deficits are today. Do it next week, do it the following week, and then each time you're upset, look back and see how much you've improved. When you look in every hour by hour, day by day, sometimes it's easy to lose sight of how much you've accomplished, but when you really spread it out and think in scale, which we as humans are not good at doing.
So, this is so true. Like, even with like little things like injuries, like it's so hard to feel like you are making progress when you're injured, that you like think the day to day, like nothing's changing. But if you look like a month behind, and then you're like, oh, in a month I've made all this progress. Like, it's big, man. It really is.
You get to see the accomplishment. You get to feel motivated. You get to see that you're making moves in the right direction, even if it's 3 steps forward, 1 step back.
Well, I'm trying to get my license renewed.
Jeez, dude. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, dude. He looks like a different person. I haven't seen him since, like, I've never seen this at all. Oh my gosh. Wow. He has some nice eyebrows. He does. His eyebrows are on fleek, all right?
This is him now?
Because on the 20th of this one. Because on my other license, I'm huge. I'm a whale. So there we go. That's me.
Dog, I have the same type of license, man. I had a fat person license, like my old fat license. I got out of a ticket because of it once. I made a video on it. It was great. Great conversation starter.
I don't know if you can see that real well. I don't know, but that's me. It's really weird too, because like 2020 Corona is like the worst year of some people's lives. Like, it's really been awful for people, but like it's going to go down in the record books as like one of the best years of my life, probably.
You said, "Hey, y'all are sucking, but I'm doing well." You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, bro. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I mean, I'm doing my thing.
Life for me is blossoming.
What he's experiencing right now is almost like a form of post-traumatic growth. It's looking back at your accomplishments. There's nostalgia there, and the fact that he's in fact reached his goal. He's in fact improved his quality of life. It goes to show that everything that we discussed in the beginning of this episode, where it comes to extending life and improving quality of life, he's a walking...
Dang, dude. Dude, he looks like 10 years younger right here. Are you kidding me right now? This is this is crazy. He looks like a different person, and I know people say, but like, he straight up does. That's fantastic, man. Wow. Wow.
Testimonial for. Really proud of him. Check out this video of me taking a career test. Do you think I got doctor or something else?
No, Dr. Mike, we won't do that. Wow, that was really fun. I'm glad that we watched that. That was, shout out to Casey. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and work some magic and get him on the channel. I don't know. But that would be a lot of fun. Jeez, dude. That was absolutely insane. That was awesome, man. He was down to about 300 pounds in that most recent video. That's awesome, dude. So that's like 400 pounds lost, right? Holy smokes. What's up, Gray? Complete jaw drop. I know. That's freaking crazy. Interview him? Well, we'll have to work some magic. I don't know. I'll need to find him like on Instagram or something and shoot him a message. Glad he's doing better. Absolutely insane. It's true. Absolutely insane. I just screamed. Don't scream. I'm gonna do some digging and see if I can find updates on his other family members, because he had a cousin who was bigger than him, if I remember correctly. He commented on Dr. Mike's video. Oh, there he is. So here it says right here. So far, it's pretty spot on. I appreciate the honesty and professionalism. To hear someone speak from a medical standpoint, it's easier to take in criticisms. And I really appreciate him explaining everything out to help others understand the mindset and how things are. It wasn't a fun life. I was miserable. The whole journey. Wow, how fatphobic. Unbelievable. Can't believe you, Casey. Wow, unbelievable. The whole journey has been insane and crazy to be a part of. I appreciate Dr. Mike for putting this out there, shouting my channel out in the bio, talking on how I'm doing better and everything. This was a really good watch. Thanks everyone for the support, and thanks again, Dr. Mike. Let's look at his channel. So this is the video right here that he talks about it. Yeah, I would definitely love to talk to him. Let's see. Does he comment back on things? All right, everyone, I need you to go like this and tell him to do it, okay? So I'm going to comment, I would you on my channel and share your story. Let me know. Oops, let me do that. Great job, man. Did I spell everything right? I would love to have you on my channel and share your journey. Let me know. Great job, man. Boop. All right. Let's see how that goes. Jeez, man, that's incredible, man. That really is incredible. Raid time, yeah. Go raid his channel. Let's see. Let's see. Are you guys gonna do it? I'm gonna refresh. There we go. We got 3 likes already. I'm gonna like it. Anyways, John, I wanted to say before I slept that the jacket looks stunning. Love and thank you for the motivation tonight. Well, thanks, Gray. I appreciate you. Very nice of you. Can someone post the link? Yeah, I can post it. Slaps the table. I'm on it. There you guys go. Next thing you know, he's going to be ripped. I came from the TLC. Looks like you're not going to eat until you die. He's the proof that no one of you are too far gone. We can come back, all of us. Yep. For me, losing weight is like stopping drugs. It's not that hard. You look so much better, bro. Please don't give up, my man. We all know you will make it. The question is, what will you do when you get there? Next time we see him, he'll be a bodybuilder. Who else came here from Dr. Mike's videos? Me. Hey, so everyone claiming to be my workout coach or inspiration or whatever is completely full lying. I've had to remove comments lately of people claiming to be my trainer or whatever. That's not the case. It's just me and whatever I decide to do. TBH, at the moment, I'm not even working out or exercising outside of my normal work schedule / routine, because basically just ignore anyone claiming to be helping me with my journey, because it's just completely untrue. Dang, man, he's doing it, bro. Hey, dang, we got 83. There we go. LOL, you guys are dope. Shout out to Wishka, Ellen, Jamie, Gray, Danny, Emmanuel, Martha. Y'all are the MVPs, okay? Y'all are the MVPs. I guess he's responding to Rachel, who's basically my manager, so that's good. Shout out to Rachel. Tell him to shoot me a message, and we'll get a conversation going with him. Does he use Discord? Does he use Discord? Tell him to join the Discord. All right, let's see if we have more. We're at 90, baby. What's up? All right, here we go. Shout out to Josh. We would love to see you on OTB. Chandra, Linda, y'all are the MVPs. Only 12 likes on this stream, though. I know, y'all are savages. Let's see how it is. Do you know him or something? No, this is, if you weren't here earlier, this is going to make no sense at all. Let's see. 98? We're almost to 100. Oh, I just disliked Josh's comment. Whoops. I like Josh. How to build muscle? You just got to freaking work out and get enough protein in, man, you know? 100. Dang, 20 now. All right. Shout out to Yumi, to Kaka. I'm sorry. That's probably not how you pronounce that. To Brenda, to Shirley, to Tipsy, to Pris, to Solitary, to Haley, Alwina. I'm assuming that's Dan Plays. To Garrett. You guys are the best. He's at work. He's coming to Discord. Perfect. Everyone, shout out to Rachel. She was able to reach out to Casey, and we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. See, y'all can't say I don't come through on my promises, okay? Well, Rachel helps a lot, but still, all right. We do what we can here. All right. People get surprised when there is a sudden amount of growth. Rachel came through. Yeah, Rachel's the best. This is one of my favorite things about live streaming is how fast things happen. It's so good. So we'll see. We'll see how soon we can. Tell me a joke. I'm sad. My life. LOL. Just kidding. My life's not a joke. Here. This is for the sad person, okay? Who is sad again? Shanaz. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Come on. You gotta feel better. Life is too short. Woo! Oh, thank you so much. He's so nice, you know, when he wants to be. Sometimes he's a savage, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. You a ventriloquist now. Yeah, you know, I try. I do it again. Be sad, do not. Yeah, that's what he said. That was extremely wholesome. It wasn't me, it was him. Please leave that in the video you upload later. That's what I should put at the end of the videos. It's like, make sure you subscribe. From my little baby. From my co-host. Need to fix his necklace. There we go. His necklace was all... He's like, do your chain hang low? He was like, that's my song, dog. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I dislike Baby Yoda so much. You guys, make sure you block that person, okay? Unbelievable. I'm just kidding. Make it its own motivational short. I don't know how you can not like Baby Yoda. Honestly, it just makes no sense to me. Insta-ban. You're kicked out. Get out of here. Man, seriously, this is like, it's so crazy with live streams how things like this can happen so fast. Like, it's crazy. Like, and I think like my live streams they're not huge, but they're not small. But like, imagine like the things you could do if you had like 20,000 people watching live. Like, that stuff blows my mind. Like, imagine having 20,000 people, or like 50,000, like freaking Dr. Disrespect has 100,000 people watching him live. You can be like, hey, do this. And then literally you can break websites by being like, hey, go to this website, and just like shut the website down. Like, oh my gosh, dude. That is some crazy stuff. Like, genuinely scary stuff. You can't even read the chat. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd ever want that many people, but like, ugh, that'd be crazy. Also, I do want to say, if you guys do enjoy the streams, could you please hit the link down in the description? That'll bring you to my Twitch channel, and if you could subscribe, or not subscribe, you don't have to subscribe, that costs money. But if you could follow, it's completely free to follow. I would appreciate it, because we're gonna be live tomorrow, around this time on Twitch, and we're gonna be talking about that new Abby Sharp video about Trisha Paytas. So you don't want to miss that. It'll be a fun one. So I hope you guys make it to that one. With great power comes great responsibility. That's true. Also, this song is absolute trash. I do not like it at all. Pewds has his chat restricted to his members only, but it's like 90,000. Yeah, dude, that's so freaking crazy. Get the hate on people. I may have to hide soon. I work at a school, and I have to stand outside for about 90 minutes tomorrow. I need my sleep, and I will be frozen. Well, that sucks. I hope you don't freeze to death. I like this little amount of people in the chat, though. It's nice. Yeah, it's definitely easier to follow along. 100%. You like the music? I'm sorry, I can't handle that song. That song's so boring. This song slaps. That's right, baby. Let's go. Here we go. Yeah. In a one-horse open sleigh, over the hills we go, laughing all the way. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it's lit, dude. Jingle bells, yo. I hate this song. Man, don't hate. Anyone here gonna watch the Video Game Awards? I don't have any plans. I know that after I'm done with this live, I'm gonna start downloading Cyberpunk. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about that. Imagine Baby Yoda just dabbing to this. Hey, you never know. He might do it. I like this instrumental. You have a link. I can. So it's just this. It's just this. It's this. It's called A Very Lo-Fi Christmas. It's by Harris Heller on Spotify. And so there's like a ton of songs. This is what we listen to, and then this is the actual song. Jingle Bells 1989 Cassette is the name of this song. The one that we were just listening to. But yeah, this is how you find it. John, when you play Cyberpunk, do not customize your character on stream. Yeah, I don't think I'm not even sure if I'm really going to stream the game that much. I might at some point, but probably not at the start. Like, I think when I start playing, I just kind of want to just play the game and be fully immersed. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. My boyfriend is stuck in 2077 for hours. Yeah, I'll probably feel that way too, to be honest. Casey replied to your comment. Uh-oh. Let's see. I'm down, Mo. Tomorrow would work for me, or next week would work as well. If you want to DM me on IG or whatever, I'm down to discuss a time to talk. Awesome, man. Sounds good. Oh, I thought I was showing that. Sorry. Look, this is what I just said. Awesome, man. Sounds good. I apologize. I thought I was showing that. First thing I checked was if I could customize the goods. Oh, God. I love your videos. Well, thanks, Barb. I appreciate it. Greetings from Costa Rica. Thanks for being such an inspiration for so long. Well, thanks, Alejandro. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. Good night, John, even though you won't see this. What do you mean? I just saw it. Wrong. I saw it. Rachel is killing it. Rachel's the best. Rachel, she does a very good job. There's nothing else I can really say. So, I don't know. We'll have to figure out. Maybe I'll, I have to figure something out. We'll see when we might be doing the interview on Twitch, and not on YouTube. So, if you want to watch it, make sure you, and that's just, I mean, I was already planning on streaming on Twitch tomorrow. So make sure you, you go follow on Twitch, if you're not already, because, that's probably where the interview will take place. Are you a Star Wars fan? Yes, I am. Gray when you get noticed by Senpai. Do you have / can you do a video of your favorite workouts for full body in the gym? I will tell you my favorite full body workout is a burpee, and no one likes that that's my favorite, but it is my favorite. Just gonna be honest, you know. Streams are too late for me here. I really look forward to them. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I could I wish I could stream all the time, but I mean I have to sleep as well. You know what I'm saying? What do you call the thing you put on top of the Christmas tree in the Netherlands? We call it a peak. We literally call it a Christmas tree topper. We're very creative here in the US, you know? Christmas tree topper. It's very, very good. I gotta take the puppies out and then make dinner. Bye-bye. See you later, Jamie. Literally went from hating to loving burpees. Basic. Yeah, it is what it is. That's what it's called. It's called a Christmas tree topper. It's called a tree topper. Just, yeah, that's what they're called. All right, you guys. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out on the stream. Make sure you go over to Twitch. It's right there in the description, and follow so you guys can either tomorrow is going to be talking to Casey or reacting to the Abby Sharp Trisha Paytas video. So it'll be fun regardless of whatever we're doing. But I would appreciate you guys so much if you guys did that. It really, really means a lot. And then also make sure you join the Discord as well. The Discord is the easiest way to get the notifications for all the streams. So on YouTube and on Twitch, if you like watching the streams, I'm assuming you guys do if you're here. But if you like doing those, like watching those on Discord, there's always a notification that you will always get if you are part of the Discord. So I would implore you to do that if you do like the streams. But I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was a really fun stream. I had a great time. Now I'm going to go download Cyberpunk. Peace out, guys. I love you guys.